Alrighty then, we're back for the second recording of the reading marathon for today. This time I'll be reading, starting with chapter 27 onward to who knows how far I get before I get to 2 hours, but yeah. So chapter 27 is True Lies. Let's open the chapter. Alright, chapter cover is I've got the Zolo with training swords instead of regular swords in his usual three sword kind of situation. And he's fighting a kangaroo with a baby kangaroo in the pouch, and they each have two swords. Alright, cool. Anyways, on to the chapter. A voice is saying, Miss Kaya, I picked up the special order you requested from the eyeglass shop in the next town, says the other butler who has like ram horns for some reason. Is this satisfactory? Kaya says, perfect, thank you, Mary. That's a woman? Okay, it's a woman, I guess. I'm sorry you had to go so far. And they're giving each other okay signs. And Kaya says, and then the female butler, I guess, says perfect. And the female butler goes on to say, it is my pleasure to serve you, Miss Kaya. Female butler goes on to say, it's a gift, isn't it? Claudor will be elated. Kaya says, I hope so. Tomorrow it will be exactly 3 years since Claudor first came to this estate. He's been such a great help. Got back with Usopp talking with the villagers, and he's saying, everyone listen to me. The pirates are coming tomorrow at dawn. The villagers are going grr grr. Pirates are going to attack. Usopp says, if we believed you every time you cried pirates, we'd be fleeing to the hills every day, says the villagers. Yeah, as the villagers say as they're rushing towards Usopp. But this time it's true, says Usopp. When the villagers, I think the one with the mop or whatever, says, and this time we're really going to clobber you. Usopp says, da da da, yipe, as he turns and runs away from the villagers. The villagers say, get him. A whoosh sound effect of him running away. He's fast, and our villager says, a crush sound effect of waves on the beach. The three kids, one of them says, what? Miss Kaya's going to be killed? Really, Mr. Straw Hat Man? Pirates are really going to attack the village? Luffy's awake now, and he says, he's talking to them, and he says, yep. That's what they said, says Luffy. No doubt about it. And, Zolo and Nami are there too. Zolo says, kind of an odd place to take a nap, isn't it? It's strange. I thought I was on top of the cliff, says Luffy. The kid says so that, but, with the double T instead of the one T and the dash and the lur, spelling again, really is a bad guy. And then our kid says, I never did like him. And Onion says, and the hypnotist is on it, isn't it in on it too? Or, yeah. Nami says, so that's what your captain was doing. That's why he was running towards the village like his pants were on fire. It'll be alright. The villagers have plenty of warning. They can just hide out in the hills. Pirates are generally pretty dumb, says Nami. One of the kids says, hey, maybe we should go hide too. And their kid says, yeah, we'd better take all our valuables. And then Onion says, piggy bank, snacks, model ship, what else? The kids start running, they say, hurry. Thump, thump, thump of them running away. Oh no, says Luffy. What's wrong? Says Zolo. I've got to go buy some meat, says Luffy. Ah, before the butcher leaves town. Alright, back at the mansion with the bodyguards in front of the gate. Huff Huff says, Usopp as he's at the gate wall. Huff Huff, and a whoop whoop sound effect too of him arriving at the gate, I guess. Bam 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 or whatever of him banging on the window to Kaya's window room. She says Usopp as she opens the window. I'm so glad to see you. I was afraid you'd never come back. Usopp says, you've got to get out of here, Kaya. Your life is in danger. She says, what are you talking about? Um, you've been tricked. Triple exclamation point, says Usopp. Your butler is really a pirate. Double exclamation point. She says, what? Claudor's, pirate? Is this a joke? Usopp says, it's no joke. Kaya heard him with my own ears. He was at the beach going over the plan with his henchman. And he's going on to say, he said he tricked his whole way into your service to get his hands on your fortune. He's a pirate captain. This is Usopp with a flashback of the Claudor um pushing up his glasses. In the flashback, he's been posing as a butler for 3 years just to rob you. Exclamation point question mark from Kaya. Usopp, what are you saying? His pirate crew is going to attack tomorrow at dawn. He said they're going to kill you. Exclamation point from Kaya. He's a dastardly villain. You've got to get out of here fast. Please stop this, says Kaya. You disappoint me, Usopp. Usopp says, what? Uh, exclamation point, question mark. One of the bodyguards hears this. Hey, do you hear voices in the courtyard? The other bodyguard says, dot dot dot. Hey, it's the liar. He's snuck in onto the estate again. Back to, Usopp and Kaya. Uh, you'd actually use me to get back at Claudor like this, she says. Exclamation point, question mark. What he said about your father. Claudor admitted that he went too far. He should never have said those things. She goes on to say, but I won't listen to you tell lies about him. I never believed you would sink so low. And then she goes on to say, your stories were always filled with romantic and unbelievable things, but they were so much fun. Dot dot dot. And it was responds with dot 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 exclamation point exclamation point. And she goes on to say, I loved your lies. Why did you have to tell a lie like that? It's despicable, Usopp. Kaya, Usopp says, no. And Kaya has tears in her eyes and she says, how could you? Double exclamation point from Usopp. Kaya, wait. He says, I'm not trying to get back at anyone. Uh, looks like um possibly Butler Kuro or whatever his name was has opened the door now. She says Miss and he says, Miss Kaya, has he harmed you? And wham, sound effect of him slamming open the door and exclamation point from Usopp. And the two bodyguards have now grabbed Usopp by the arms and they're pulling him away. Don't worry, we'll toss this rat out. One of them says, their bodyguard says, stop, let me, oh no, that's Usopp saying this. Stop, let me go, I'm not done talking yet. Snap, sound effect of, I don't know, or a swap sound effect of, again, I don't know. Usopp says, dot dot dot, exclamation point, curse you. And then it looks like he bites the arm of one of the bodyguards and says, let me go. Chomp. Sound effect of him biting the arm. an arg from the pain of the bodyguard getting bit. Dot 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 exclamation point from Kaya. Dirty brat, says one of the bodyguards, and he's pulling out a gun. Exclamation point from Usopp, and a whoop sound effect of I don't know. Any whip sound effect as looks like Usopp has pulled out a slingshot. A clink sound effect of either the gun or the slingshot, probably the gun. And Bygar says stop, and a foing sound effect of, I guess, Usopp pulling back the uh, rubber band on the uh, slingshot or whatever. I'm not going to let you stop me, says Usopp. Foomp sound effect of him, I guess, releasing the slingshot, and an oof as the bodyguard is hit with a rock, presumably. And a wham sound effect of the impact. Animal, says the bodyguard. I think the other bodyguard, actually, and he's behind Usopp now. Looks like Usopp's readying another pellet for this slingshot. And a foing sound effect of the rubber bands on the slingshot, and a whip uh, sound effect. And okay, next page. Um, we got Kaya saying Usopp, please stop. Sound effect from bodyguard getting hit by the pellet, and a thwunk sound effect, and a twizz sound effect of the pellets whizzing through the air. A thwomp as the bodyguard hits ground. Huff huff from Usopp. He downed both the guards, says either Kaya or the butler. Kaya, you've got to believe me. You have to get out of the village before your butler comes back. What's wrong with you? You're acting so strangely, says Kaya. Usopp says, as it looks like he turns around to look at the villagers have appeared. There he is. There's Usopp, says the villagers. He snuck onto the estate. Oh, the villagers, says Usopp. Usopp grabs Kaya by the arm and says, I've got no choice. I'll have to use force. He grabs her arm with a grab sound effect and a gasp from her. He's pulling her out the window or something. Usopp, no, let me go. Tug tug as he's pulling on her. You'll find out the truth tomorrow. For now, I've got to get you away from here, says Usopp. You've got to believe me. A whack as she slaps Usopp. A double exclamation point from, I'm gonna guess, the female butler. You won't get away this time, Usopp, says the villagers are nursing raw as they're rushing. Short of post slap Usopp. Um, it's you, Usopp. You're the dastardly villain, says Kaya. Looks like I want to say the female butler has a gun pointing at Usopp, and she's saying, "Ruffian, get away from Miss Kaya." Click click. She's readying to fire the gun. Usopp says, "Gasp!" Double exclamation point. At the surprised face of Usopp. And Kaya says, "No." A boom as she fires the gun, but Usopp's already running away, and she probably missed. I'd have to guess. And a dot 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 exclamation point from Usopp as he's running away. A thwomp 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 as the footsteps, and a triple exclamation point. Stop! You'll hit him, she says to the female butler. But Miss Kaya, he was. Usopp's getting away, says the villagers. Thwomp thwomp of the sound effect of him running away. Stop! Blast you, says another villager. Arg, my left arm. Okay, so she did land the shot. She got hit in the arm. A plip plip sound effect of the blood. Why won't anyone believe me, says Usopp. Oh, jeez, dude, I wonder. I wonder. Oh, why could this be? Who knows? It's a total mystery. Could it be because you've been lying about this for like years now? Maybe? Perhaps? Anyways, the female butler says, "There he is, get him. He's a violent criminal." Usopp's still running, holding his bleeding arm. Violent! Exclamation point, question mark, says the villagers, I guess? Or maybe Usopp? I don't know. You've stooped to violence, Usopp? Oh yeah, it's probably the villagers, and they're saying, "Yeah," and the thump, thump, thump of them running. Dot, 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 exclamation point, as he's running away. Exclamation point from, I guess, the female butler. Thump as Kaya just slumps onto the butler, I guess from exhaustion. A WAP sound effect of this action too. Miss Kaya, get a hold of yourself. Caw caw from some birds in the sky with a shot of the sky. Tomorrow morning, dot dot dot, says is what Usopp's inner thoughts are. Attacking the village at dawn. Skiff, skiff, skiff as he's shuffling away. And he notices something behind him. He says, "Huh?" Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Sob as he's crying. "Hey, Captain!" Exclamation point! That's the kids. Dot 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 dot. Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Swip! Rub rub as he's wiping away the tears. Hey, you guys! Says Usopp. So it's the kids and the Luffy and crew. And Usopp says, "Gasp! You're alive." As he's surprised that Luffy's alive. "Alive?" Question mark, says Luffy. "Yeah, I must have dozed off. He took a long nap," says one of the kids. "Captain, we heard what's going on. We've got to hurry and warn everyone about the pirates." "Warn everyone," says Usopp. You're the one who's a dastardly villain." Flashback to what Kaya said. "You've stooped to violence." Usopp, continuing with the flashback of what she said. Ba-bump, ba-bump. Sound effect of, I'm gonna guess, Usopp's bleeding arm. No, ha 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 ha, says Usopp as he's laughing. Question mark from one of the kids. I just made it all up as usual." Oh, okay, well, I don't know if this is a time to lie, but sure. Wahahaha. Got so mad at that butler, says Usopp. I made up a lie about him being a pirate. Ta-da. Sound effect, from Luffy. Dot 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 from, Nami and Zolo. Okay. Uh, what? It's a lie, says one of the kids. Shucks, I thought something exciting was going to happen, says one of the kids. The captain even fooled the straw hat guy. "Huh?" says Luffy. "I can't believe the captain would do that," says one of the kids. Exclamation point, says, who knows? Yeah, me neither, says another one of the kids. Or me, says Onion. "I don't like that butler. But I never thought the captain would lie to hurt someone." The kids are walking off now. They say, "Let's go home." "Yeah, it's dinner time," says another. Wonder what we're having," says the third. Dot 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 from Usopp. Dot 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 from Usopp again. Question mark from Luffy. We've got it's nighttime now. The moon's out. A splat sound effect from the ocean. "It's 'cause I'm a liar," says Usopp. "No one will believe me. I should have known." Yeah, that's kind of just the main reason why you don't lie is because you kind of just want people to believe you. Now you got yourself in a situation where you need people to believe you, but you've made quite the reputation for yourself as a liar. But anyways, but the facts are still the facts. Pirates really are coming, aren't they? I'm gonna guess it's Zolo saying that, maybe? Or Nami? They're coming alright, says Usopp. But no one will believe me. They all think tomorrow will be just another peaceful day, says Usopp. We got a doom sound effect, and Usopp saying, "So it's up to me to meet those pirates and fight them off. Then I'll have a real tall tale to tell. I may be a liar, but this time my tale will come true! Exclamation point from Luffy and Company. Uh, they can shoot me in the arm, and they can chase me with brooms, but this village is my home. I love this village, says Usopp. I've got to protect my neighbors. There's not much time to plan. But I refuse to let everyone get murdered. A dot 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 from Luffy and Company. Zolo says, "You've got a noble heart. You sent your crew away so you could face the danger alone." Luffy says, "Well, then we're going to help you," says Luffy. Ta-da! As he's, I don't know, flexing or stretching his arm or something. And I've got Nami doing a okay sign in the background. And uh, Zolo's kind of just standing there. Nami says, "I'm telling you now, the treasure's all mine." Okay. Uh, huh? Says Usopp. Huh, indeed. I don't know what treasure we're talking about. But evidently, whatever treasure there is, it's all Nami's, I guess. Okay, that was the end of the chapter. Next chapter, Crescent Moon. Okay. Chapter 28. What do we got for the cover? Oh, no, no. It's just no cover this time. No funny cover to describe. Okay, we're just going right into it. A splash sound effect as it's night, and the ocean, and sound effects, and whatnot. You guys dot the dot says, Usopp, as he's sitting on a rock, are willing to fight beside me? Why? He says. You're hopelessly outnumbered, right? Says Luffy. Zolo says, "You look pretty scared." And Nami's there too, but she's not saying anything. I do sound effect. Me scared? Ha, that's laugh. Outnumbered or not? I'll be fine. And a doom sound effect. Alright, so the doom sound effect. I'm Captain Usopp, brave warrior of the sea. Okay, now we got the chapter cover, and it's a double pager. Oh boy. We got some vegetables with faces. One looks like an onion, one looks like an eggplant. There's a carrot, maybe a potato. That's supposed to be representative of the kids, except that there's four for some reason. Maybe Usopp is the eggplant. I don't know. Anyways, they're sitting in a cart, being pulled by a what looks like a panda cow. Um, full of vegetables. The three main guys are there: Luffy, Nami, and Zolo. Doesn't look like anyone we know is on the cow, but they're steering the cow with the cart of food, and there's a sign that says village. Anyways, on to the chapter. Exclamation point for an Usopp is legs are rattling, rattle, rattle, rattle. Hey, says Usopp. The darn clack, rattle, rattle, darn clack, darn it. Says Usopp, what are you looking at? I'm going up against Captain Kuro's pirates. Of course I'm scared. So what? Rattle, rattle. Uh, who's this? Is this still him speaking? I don't want your pity. You guys can stop, laughing. Leave. Except they're not laughing. Dot 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 from Nami. We're not laughing at you, says Zolo. We're impressed. That's why we're going to help you. And a double exclamation point from, I guess, Usopp. Who'd risk their life out of pity, says Luffy. Exclamation point, sob from Usopp. Ooh, as he's crying. You guys. They'll attack from this beach. So we got a shot of the beach and the moon. And this is the route to the village. Says Usopp. They'll have to come up this pass. Everywhere else there's just sheer cliff. And then okay, and then So Usopp is saying, so if we can defend this path, the village will be safe. Luffy says, wow, piece o' cake. Easier said than done. Uh, yeah, easier said than done. We'll have to fight like an army. What can you guys do? Asks Usopp. I cut, says Zolo. I stretch, says Luffy. I steal, says Nami. I run and hide, says Usopp. You've got to fight, they all say, in response to his answer, with a whump sound effect. Where's Miss Kaya? Says a voice. She's already gone to bed, says another voice. Today's excitement exhausted her. Alright, to think all of that happened while I was over in the next town, says Kuro. That that Usopp is a troublemaker. And the female butler says he even accused you of being a pirate. What a storyteller. Heh, says the butler as he's pushing up his glasses. Yes, he says. Hey, what's this? Oh, yes, says the female butler as Kura's picking up some kind of package. That's a gift for you from Miss Kaya. Tomorrow it will be exactly 3 years since you came to this estate. An anniversary of sorts, explains the female butler. Yes. From Kuro. Whoop. Russell new glasses was in the box as he's continuing to push up his glasses. Anniversary, eh? He says. Your glasses are always slipping, she explains the female butler. So Miss Kaya had these specifically made for you. She's such a generous, thoughtful person. Yes, she is, says Usopp with a sinister look on his face. Tomorrow will be a special day indeed. Huh? Says the female butler. There's a crescent moon out tonight as he's looking out the window at the moon. Nights like this do something to me. They bring out the beast in me. Oh, he stomps the glasses along with the box they came in. Carrying case? Glasses carrying case is actually what it is. With a crunch sound effect. Also, he has a stripy shoe. No, says the female butler. Uh, Claudador. Why did you destroy Miss Kaya's gift? Oh, I'll accept a gift from her, dot dot dot, but not some paltry trinket. I'd prefer her entire estate, says Kuro, exclamation point, question mark, from, I guess, the female butler. But why? Or but what, rather? From the female butler, and Kuro goes on to explain, there's no need for me to continue this charade. Charade? Charade? I don't know. In a few hours, the accident will happen. Got a shot of some swords, and 3 years is a long time to wait. Dot dot dot. Says someone, maybe Kuro. I don't know. Exclamation point from presumably the female butler. Miss Kara, you must run. Is, is what she's saying. Itching sound effect. With a shot of Kuro. Looks like the butler's been killed. There's blood and she's face down now with a thwomp. Double exclamation point question mark. Alright, we got a shot of the Kuro's ship with the flag of the cat and crossbones, I guess. Captain Django. It's almost dawn. You got one of the pirates banging on a door. Wake up. Creak as the door opens. Morning, Captain. Good morning, Captain, says the crew. Fools, I told you it's not morning till the sun comes up. The moon hasn't even set yet. It's still night. Sorry, sir, says the crew. Shuff shuff as he's walking back to the cabin. Shuff shuff as he continues to walk. Shuff shuff. Let's like zooming in. Alright, you bloodthirsty scallywags. The doom sound effect. Good morning. Alright. It says 1-2 Django, acting captain of the Black Cat. Ta-da, sound effect. Gasp from the crew. Set sail, says, Django, I guess. Yar, the crew says. Shot of the moon. It's somebody saying it's perfect. There's no way they'll make it up this pass. Not with all the oil we poured down it. Okay. He poured a bunch of oil from somewhere onto the pass. Okay. And there's a plurp sound effect. Now, Usopp is saying, now, here's the plan. We attack them while they're slipping and sliding. We got a depiction of the plan in action. The bwap sound effect of one of Usopp's pebbles hitting one of the pirates and a yar yar from another pirate. No matter what happens, we hold this pass. I just hope we don't end up slipping and sliding ourselves, says Nami. It'd be pretty dumb to get caught in our own trap. She pointing down at the oil. And it looks like Luffy is dunking a foot in the oil for some reason. You sure did come up with a slick plan, says Luffy as he's dipping his foot in the oil for some reason. Like glorp glorp sound effect. And I got ta-da, and Usopp is saying naturally, when it comes to daring ideas and this slingshot, I have absolute confidence. And we got a shot of Zolo. Was saying exclamation point, and it's dawn, so it's starting, the sun's rising. Sheen sound effect as they're all looking at the sunrise. Okay, we got a shot of Kuro pushing up his glasses. Got a shot of Kea sleeping in bed. Then we got a shot of the Django saying, "Here they come." No wait, no, I think that was the previous panel, and that was maybe Zolo saying that. And there's also an R sound effect and a roar and a doom sound effect on the next page. Landfall me, boys, as the boat is approaching. Alright, you scallywags, hit the beach. Sack the village and capture that estate. Yar, says the crew. Captain, there's 2 suspicious vessels docked here. Leave them be. There's no treasure in those leaky old tubs. And a slap sound effect of the ocean hitting the shore. And an ooh sound effect. Where are they? It's already dawn. Maybe they overslept. Alright, so it looks like, where are they? It's already dawn, says Luffy. And then the response is coming from Zolo. And a dot 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 from Nami. Nami says, maybe it's just me, but I think I hear someone yelling "Yar" to the north of us. And then she has a hand to her ear. And got the pirates saying "Yar" as they're rushing, and then more "Yars." And north, says Usopp. Gulp. I definitely hear something, says Nami. She's got 2 hands to both her ears. Hey, what is it, says Zolo. There's another landing on the North Beach. You mean we're on the wrong beach? It says, Luffy? And then Usopp responds, but the pirates had their secret meeting here. I just assumed, we've got to get to them before they attack the village. Which way should we go? It says, Luffy? Okay. Usopp responds with, if we run straight north, we should get there in about 3 minutes. There's another pass there, almost exactly like this one. We can stop them here, says Usopp. Nami slapped her side of her face with both hands. She's saying, "Oh no, our ships are at the North Beach. They'll take our treasure." Luffy's rushing now and saying, "I'll be there in 20 seconds." Darn, my great oil slick plan was for nothing, says Usopp in a whoosh sound effect of Luffy rushing. Hurry, says Nami to Luffy, and an exclamation point, and a swift sound effect of, I guess, her turning her head or something. And Zoro says, Nami, what are you doing? Looks like Nami is rushing, I don't know, Kya, in a sloosh, sloosh, sloosh. Looks like she's running through the oil. Help, I'm slipping. I don't know why she was in the oil in the first place, but she, looks like she grabs the back of Zolo's shirt, and Zolo says, huh, and swap sound effect of her grabbing the back of her shirt. An arg, as it looks like she causes him to fall and then let go full. A swoop, a splack sound effect from the oil or whatever. Nami says, sorry, exclamation point, much better. Okay. I don't know why they were in the oil, but whatever. Arg, as says Zolo as he's slipping down the oil. Thanks, Zolo, says Nami. Thwump, thwump, thwump as she's running away. Slump, as he's slipping down the oil. Arg, oh no, says, I think Arg is from Zolo. O is from Nami. And sorry, Zolo, she says, but our treasure's in danger with a doom sound effect. Um, he slipped all the way down the hill. Don't worry about me, says Zolo. Thump, thump, thump of her running. Dot, 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 exclamation point from Zolo. Huff, huff from, Zolo. Someday I'm gonna kill that girl, Zolo says. Slump. Slup. Alright, and then, Usopp is running too. He says, I swear I won't let them get to the village. Whoosh, as he's running. But that guy sure is fast. I can't even see him. Head straight north, says Usopp, I guess. No womb sound effect of Luffy running. Straight north, says, I don't know, I guess, Usopp. If they've touched my treasure, they're dead, says Nami. Yar. We got a yar from the pirates, a yar and a thump 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 of the running, yahaha from the pirates, and a yar in a pillaging time. Triple exclamation point as they're, I want to say, attacking the villagers. A kadum and an erg from, I don't know, someone getting hit. An ung. Someone's at the top of the hill. Oh wait, is this Luffy attacking them? Is that what I'm looking at? Or maybe, I don't know. But then the Django says you. Um. And then we got, oh yeah, so it's Usopp with his slingshot, saying, "My name is Captain Usopp. I have been waiting for you scoundrels." And a doom sound effect and a wheeze, huff, huff, wee, or a wheeze, huff, 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 wheeze. We're fully prepared for battle. Turn back now if you value your lives. We got a shot of Zolo trying to make it back up the hill through the oil, saying "Ga, slup, 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 slup." I say, "How can I get up there?" As he's trying to get up the hill. From Luffy as he's, looks like he's just looking at the village. I'm outside the village. He said head north, so I just went in the direction that seemed coldest. What? That's not how the directions work, Luffy, but okay. Huff huff, wheeze wheeze. Alright, well, that's chapter 28. On to chapter 29. Uphill battle. Alright. We're at 40 minutes. Okay. Uphill battle. We got the cover is looks like Luffy and Nami are, and also Zolo's there too. But they're on like snowboards going down a mountain snowboarding. Um, yeah. Anyways, back to the chapter. Yours says that the pirates and Usopp's looking down at the top of the hill. As yeah, and then a double exclamation point from Usopp, and then okay, it looks like Usopp now has goggles or something. Uh, eye protection. Yes. What? I'm the first one here, says Usopp. That guy was way ahead of me. Huff huff. But bump bump from his heart beating. Humph, it's you. Says Django. You're the little barnacle that overheard our plan. What's the deal? What's the idea? And ooh, sound effect. Usopp says, "This is your final warning. Leave now while you still can." And a doom sound effect as he's got a slingshot. I have 10 million fighting men ready to crush you dogs. A dot 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 from the pirates. That's the worst lie I've heard all morning. Har har from the pirates. 10 million. Uh, says, Django. Wump. Sound effect. Looks like maybe Django was hit with one of the slingshot pebbles. Uh, really, says, I don't know, some Django maybe, or the guy next to him. Come on, Captain, he be lying. Does he think we're fools? Gasp, they saw through me, says Usopp. He gad, says, I don't know. Gulp, says, Usopp. Does he really think that we're that stupid? Django says, why you? You'll pay for your deceit. Captain Django, it's amazing. Says a fat pirate guy with glasses. I think he has glasses. It looks like he has glasses. What is it? Trouble? No trouble, treasure. We found treasure on those suspicious ships. It's a king's ransom, maybe 4 or 5 million berries. What? Says Django. Five? Says, Usopp, as he's surprised by this. 5 million berries? Why would they have so much treasure on their ship? A dot 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 from Usopp. That's my treasure, says Nami, presumably. They did doom sound effect. But I'll let you have it. Exclamation point. From somebody. Huh? You're going to give us the treasure, says the pirates. Yes, oh, that's Usopp. Okay, yes, I will. Ta-da. I'll give you that treasure if you leave immediately. What, says the pirates? He's trying to pay us off. Why that scum? Grr, is a growling. And also there's a little sign pointing to one of the pirates, and it says pirate. Yes, I kind of figured they were all pirates. I don't know why you're clarifying, but okay. Dot 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 from Django. Are you daft? He says. Of course we'll take the treasure. But why should we leave? Exclamation point from Usopp. And their thoughts are, he's got a point. A ding sound effect as I guess he has an idea. Okay, we've got Django with his little hypnotism thing. Now when I say one to Django, you'll step aside. Voom. Sound effect of I guess the hypnotism thing. This is one dot 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 two dot 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 exclamation point from Usopp. Yikes! It's some strange projectile weapon. No, it's hypnotism. It's whatever. The Jan says someone. Oh, it's Django about to say the last word. Don't say foolish things, Buster. says Nami as she smacks Usopp in the back of the head with a womp sound effect and an exclamation point from Usopp. Who's that woman? Says the pirates. Captain, this ain't no time for parlor tricks. Exclamation point from the Django. The treasure on that ship is mine, says Nami. A Thum sound effect. Um, and I'm not giving up one berry of it. Hang on to it for me because I'm coming for it. What's the big idea giving away my treasure? She says to Usopp. Ouch, that hurt. Why'd you hit me? You fool, I just saved your skin. What? Says Usopp. I forgot to tell you, but don't look at that guy's ring when he starts counting. It's a hypnotist, she says. What? Wait, a what notist? Says Usopp. Exclamation point from the hypnotist. Um, hey, where's Luffy? He charged off before any of us. Uh, Usopp says, I don't know. Maybe he got lost or scared. Nami says he must be lost. Humph. And just when we really need him. Okay, go attack them, says Usopp. And he's pointing towards them. I'll back you up. What? Why me? Says Nami. What can I do against an army of ruthless cutthroats? I'm only a girl, says Nami. You don't expect me to do it just 'cause I'm a man. Look how scared I am. My knees are shaking. See? As he's kind of gesturing towards his knees that are shaking with a shake sound effect, I guess. It's kind of small and hard to make out, but well, look at me. I'm starting to cry, says I guess Nami. Or maybe Usopp. You're dry as desert, says Usopp, I guess. Yar Yar from the pirates, kind of watching this. We've no time for their foolishness, says Django. Just charge over them and head for the village, you sea devils, says Django. And then they say Yars are rushing and the Yar again. They got axes and swords and whatnot. Here they come, says Nami, dot 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 from Usopp. Hey, I just remembered I've got some caltrops, says Usopp. Hey, you've got some goodies in there. Gimme, says, Nami. Fast ye or, will trample your innards, says one of the pirates with a yarg from the others. Trample this, says Nami as she tosses out the caltrops along with Usopp. Whoosh, and then caltrop torture, says, Usopp. Swip, whap, ugh, huff, huff. We're back at Zolo. He's failed to make it up this hill. Pant, pant. Curse that Nami when I see her again. And a crack or a chalk sound effect of Zolo taking out his swords. And a huff and a tunk, and he's got two swords out now. It's just an oily hill. Yarg. Okay, he's kind of like using the swords as like a way to anchor himself so he stops slipping as he's rushing up the hill now. With a slip sound effect. At last I made it. He made it past the hill. Okay, whoosh as he starts running. Um, Double exclamation point from Zolo. Now which way to the North Beach? Huff. Shroud of the Sky. Luffy, now we're back with him. He's head straight north. He's saying huff huff with a tump of him running straight north. Dot 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 from Luffy. Rustle sound effect. From trees, I guess. Pant from Luffy. Which way is north? Says Luffy. Thump. Yeah. He's running. Tac tac from the Caltrops. Double exclamation point from the pirates stepping on the Caltrops. Yow, owie, ouch, they say. Yeah, it worked, says Nami. And Usopp is reading a pellet in his slingshot. Now he's saying, now it's time for my secret weapon. Lead stars. Okay, in a flume. He launches one at the pirates, hits them in the head, knocking him back. Exclamation point from Nami. An app sound effect from the, or a schwap sound effect from the impact, and an earth from him getting hit in the head with the pellet, and a thump sound effect as he hits the ground, and curse him from one of the other pirates. You're doing great. Keep it up, says Nami. I'm going to take a breather. Um, she, I guess, pats him on the shoulder. Uh, get him, Captain, she says. Pats him on the shoulder with a pat sound effect, and, but you haven't done any fighting yet, says Usopp with a swunk sound effect and a gasp sound effect, or from, not sound effect, but gasp from Nami now, as she's like turned and looking at something, and a thwiz and a whap, and what's wrong? Says Usopp. They're all Caltrops. There are Caltrops behind us too. I mean, it's kind of not hard. I mean, you can just not step on them. Okay. She's pointing at the Caltrop, so at the sob sound effect, and you dummy, you threw them there. You lovers are in the way, says one of the, I don't know, pirates. Double exclamation point from Usopp, I guess, but not for long. As he thwacks Usopp on the back of the head, since he was turned looking at Nami. Double exclamation point question mark from Usopp, a triple exclamation point from Nami. Looks like Usopp is bleeding. On the back of the head. The double exclamation point. And a humph from the guy who hit him in the head. Did you really think you could stop the fiercest pirates on the seas? Right, thwump as Usopp hits the ground. Let's go, me hearties. Captain Kuro awaits us. Aye, says the other pirates. Huh? Says the one that hit Usopp in the head. Arg. Want some more? As it looks like Usopp is reaching up to stop him from leaving with a scruff scruff sound effect and an exclamation point from another one of the pirates and an exclamation point from Nami. Let go, Kersey, says the guy who hit the Usopp. Bam bam, as I guess he hits him again. Double exclamation point. No, never, says Usopp. I'll never let you pass. My last tall tale will be a true one. With a doom sound effect as he's bleeding. Plip plip sound effects of the blood. This will be another boring day for my village. Blasted whelp, says the guy is hitting him in the head. And then got a whoosh sound effect of another guy with a sword rushing towards Usopp with an exclamation point. Nami looking intense, about to do something. It looks like she whacks the guy with the sword that was gonna attack Usopp with a clang sound effect and a double exclamation point question mark from the guy who got whacked by Nami's pole. Blasted winch, he says, or no, another pirate's approaching, saying blasted winch, yar. This one's fat, by the way. Clang as she deflects his sword attack with her pole with a double exclamation point. Alright. And a wham sound effect from her hitting the ground, I guess. And an oof from her and a gasp and a screef sound effect as she's on the ground in pain, I guess. Usopp's laying on the ground. He says, "You da da da. I'm going to kill these two, says the guy who's originally going to attack Usopp with the sword, but was deflected by Nami. And a humph from the Django. Don't waste your time on them. We're late. We must sack the village. Exclamation point from the parts have or whatever. Have you forgotten Captain Kuro's orders? If we ruin his plans, he'll cut all our throats, says the Django. Do you understand that, you addled fools? Triple exclamation point from the pirates, double exclamation point, yikes, dot dot dot, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point from the pirates. To the village, hurry, says one of the pirates as they're now Russian. Yar, a thump 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 from them running. Wait, darn you, says Usopp. Usopp grabs one of them. He says, "Wait, don't go to the village." Whap sound effect and a scruff scruff. Shut your trap and get out of my way. He kicks Usopp off of him. They thwack and an exclamation point from Usopp and an arg and yar and a wump wump and the swamp sound effects. Please stop, please, says Usopp. Don't massacre my people. Parts have now been sent into the air from some kind of impact or something with a exclamation point from Usopp, I guess. And Nami's looking up at whatever happened, I guess. And a cur thwack sound effect as they're hitting the ground, I guess. And an arg, a exclamation question mark from Usopp. Dot 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 from you, Usopp. Exclamation point question mark from the Django. Well, it's about time, says Nami. What's this, Captain Django? Ooh, sound effect. You never told us we'd be facing demons on this job. Not too. Wait, not much of a challenge was that, says Zolo, and there's a tada sound effect as Zolo and Luffy have now appeared on the scene. How could I know? How could I know now I'm in a bad mood, says Luffy. Um, he's in a bad mood because he got lost. Indeed. Nami, says Zolo, you marooned me in that muck. The doom sound effect, with Zolo. And a doom sound effect on Luffy as well, saying, darn you, Usopp. Why didn't you tell me which way was north? Um, are you crazy, says the Django, as the rest of the crew is kind of just on the ground. And that was the end of that chapter. On to chapter 30, as I take a quick break for the nose blowing. Alright, I'm back. Chapter 30, called Backfire. Alright. Chapter cover, we got a robotic Luffy on the chapter cover with a robotic Zolo, and they're like Godzilla size. The robotic Zolos snatched a plane out of the air. And there's also a robotic giant robot Nami as well, and they're stomping through a city, destroying the place. There's a building that says mill, not mall, but mill. Anyways, on to the chapter. Doom sound effect at the mansion. With a further sound effect. As we got a shot of Kuro sitting on the front steps of the mansion. Oi. And a doom sound effect behind him. A swap swap as he's pushing up the glasses. They're light. Curso swabs, he says. They know the penalty for running my plans. They're dilly dallying, and they whoop as he stands up. But if they need a reminder, he says thwump thwump as he's walking towards the village now, and the sound effect, and then I'll put them all to death. Gosh, out of the sky. Right, I do sound effect with back at the Django and Luffy and the company. Many dots, but followed by a double exclamation point from the pirates who are defeated on the ground. Usopp said, I didn't realize you guys were so tough. Luffy says, yup. Nami says, what took you two so long? Stop for a manicure? Zolo says, exclamation point, chomp, as he's gritting his teeth, I guess. You left me stranded in that quagmire. Nami says, that was an accident. Besides, it was better that one of us got free than both of us be stuck. Then you should have stayed stuck, says Zolo. Luffy says, how was I to know which way was north and which wasn't north? You ran off like you knew where you were going, says, Usopp. I only had a rough idea, very rough, says Luffy. Pardon me, says the Django. Please tell me how those two children bested the lot of you. A double exclamation point from the pirates. And a wobble as they're standing up again. And a yar, a very weak, defeated sounding yar. Luffy says, hey, they're still alive. They've got real spunk. Django says, now listen, we don't have time to play around here. If our opponent is strong, we must be even stronger. Django's now pulled out his little hypnotism thing again. Everybody look at this ring. When I say 1, 2, Django, you'll all become superhumanly strong. Does that work? Is that how hypnotism works? Anyways, swap as is the things going back and forth. And all of your wounds will heal instantly, and you'll keep getting stronger and stronger. Okay. I don't think that's how hypnotism works, but okay. What are those guys doing, says Luffy. Who knows, says Usopp. Nami says, hypnotism, he's trying to make them believe that they're getting stronger. What a load of bilge water, she says, ... from Zolo. When, exclamation point, and wobble from them standing up. A ... double exclamation point from, them. A 2 exclamation point, and then the Django with a triple exclamation point, and a swap as a triple exclamation point, and a whoa from Luffy and crew who are watching, in the yar and a yar as they're all back and ready for more. I don't know if they're necessarily stronger, but they sure do believe it, I guess. No, they were exhausted a moment ago, says Nami. Arg, says one of the pirates as he's like, I don't know, punching the a, a wall, I guess, a cliffside wall, I guess. Yarg, wham, and crack. Oh yeah, he just like shattered the side of the cliffside, and now it's like slipping off. What the heck, says Zolo as he's watching this. Yar, a double exclamation point, question mark from the, who knows, crash from the side of the cliff that just, was cut off, hitting ground. He broke the cliff, says Zolo. What power? Incredible, says Nami. His hypnosis really worked. Usopp says one of them can demolish a cliff, and there's a whole horde of them. The Django says now march, and if anyone tries to stop you, destroy them. Arg, says the pirates. You two wait at the top of the hill, says Zillow. Luffy and I will deal with, and he's cut off. He says, or something. He says, Luffy? Question mark? Yar? Says the pirates. Luffy? Says Zolo. Oh, well, it would appear Luffy has, been hypnotized as well. And he's saying, Yar, Yar, says Luffy. He hypnotized you too? And a grr sound effect from Zolo, I guess. Huh? Says, the Jingo. That feeble-minded fool, says Nami. Um, she's helping Usopp escape with her. And then Usopp says, dot dot dot. The hypnosis wasn't even aimed at him. Yar from the pirates, Yar from the pirates again, Yar from Luffy, Voom from Luffy charging at the pirates. Luffy, it says, Zillow. Gum gum, voom 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 voom. As it looks like Luffy's charging some punches or ooh, okay, yeah, I see. And Yorg from the pirates as they're rushing in a whap 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 whap. As he's doing like just rapid punches. Just looks like 100 punches. Just rapidly punching at the pirates. Gatling gun. Oh, okay. Gum gum Gatling gun. Let's go. Alright. And a crash sound effect from all the pirates getting hit by the Gatling gun of Gum Gumness. And an arg. And exclamation question mark from Usopp? And he says his arms dot dot dot. And the Django says triple exclamation point, and Luffy's doing a pose. His arms crossed or whatever. And a blurg, says Luffy. And a grr, says Luffy. And a thump 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 as he's rushing at the pirates. And an arg from the pirates who are very upset at the turn of events. And a thump 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 as they're running away from Luffy. And an arg from the pirates as they're rushing towards their boats, I guess. And an exclamation point from the Django and thump 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 from, is that Luffy? And a whack thump. Uh, triple dot 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 from Zillow. Luffy runs into the side of the boat with a swack and a exclamation point question mark and an oof. A, says one of the pirates. What's he gonna do? Says another pirate. And Erg. And a creak 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 as it looks like Luffy's attempting to lift the boat or something. Many dot dot dots followed by triple exclamation point from the Django. Go Luffy, says Nami. Many dot dot dots and a exclamation point question mark from uh his name eludes me at the moment. Usopp, that's the one. And a creak creak snap creak from the boat as it looks like Luffy has removed the front little decoration part with the cat face. He's tearing off these stem posts. Is that what it's called? He'll scuttle the ship. And a herf from Luffy. Right, Luffy is very strong. Well, I guess he is under hypnosis with the specific of the hypnosis saying that you get stronger. So I wouldn't say this is necessarily Luffy's kind of default strength, but definitely under the hypnosis, this is what his strength is capable of. Alright, now, so next page, we got a Gurg from Luffy, Gasp from the pirates, a Egads from the pirates, and a No from another pirate. He'll smash us like roaches, says the pirates. And a woo sound effect and a shuff shuff as they're running away. And a captain do something, says another pirate. And then one on one to Django, you fall asleep. This is Django. He's whip as he's doing the thing again. And a one dot 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 two exclamation point, yours, says Luffy. Django says Django and a whoop. Looks like Luffy has fallen asleep holding the front of the ship thing. I forget what they called it. A shiver me timbers, says the pirates as the cat thing is approaching them rapidly. And a whoosh, and this is from Luffy, and a kaboom. As it crashes down on him, and an arg, and as Luffy's sleeping underneath the post or whatever, and a thump as they hit the ground, and a zzz as Luffy's still sleeping, and a woo from yeah, who knows, and a huff huff from Django, and many dots from Django as well. He says that brat he's scup scuppered scup scuppered scuppered us. Is that a word? Scuppered? Alright, I guess he scuppered them. Anyways, Django says, now we can't carry out the plan. A plink sound effect from, I don't know. If Captain Kuro finds out, says Django, from Luffy sleeping, he'll shred these brats to shoestrings and use, shoestrings and us along with them. Luffy wiped out most of them, says Nami. Looks like Usopp saying, but now he's smashed under the stem post. Don't worry about him. He'll be fine, says Zolo. They tap tap as he's tapping his shoulder with his sword. Um, just see you. Just see to your own wounds, says Zolo. Nami says, exclamation point. Okay, they're looking up at the boat. Django, I think, is saying, "Hey, Butchie, get over here. The bow is broken!" Exclamation point. The bow. How'd that happen? Hey, it's, says one of the pirates. The Meow Ben brothers, the ship guards. Says one of the pirates. Quadruple dot 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 with a exclamation point question mark followed by another quadruple dot dot dot. And that was from specifically Nami and Usopp, and then Zolo saying sounds like they've got more men on the ship. Hey boy, says a voice. Is that Django? Okay, a doom sound effect. They were still on the ship. Got a shot of the sky with a building, and a ooh sound effect, and a thump 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 of the Kuro walking through the village, and a check sound effect as he's carrying a bag of stuff or something. And ooh, and he's pushing up his glasses, and a swap sound effect of that action. And a tack of looks like onion peeking around the tree, and a shuff as Kuro walking. They was at a times 5 dot 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 from onion. It's that butt and guy from the mansion. A gulp, says onion. Why is he heading for the beach so early? A quadruple dot 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 exclamation mark question mark, and that was the end of the chapter. All right, we're at hour 13 minutes. Okay. Okay. This next chapter 31 is called Truth. The cover is so Luffy and Company minus Usopp because he apparently doesn't get to be in the pictures for the covers yet. So I guess he's technically not officially joined. But yeah, they're on like a boat made of clouds or something, and it looks like there's treasure made of clouds, and it's just everything's made of clouds. Um, and Luffy's eating one of the clouds. Okay, and he's back to the chapter. show the mansion and the sky and maybe a flashback of Usopp. Usopp has a sword now, I guess. Uh, when did Usopp have a sword? Anyways, how dare you make a fool of me? Says Usopp, mocking my pirate blood. I'll kill you. All right, this is like a false memory kind of thing situation, I think. And and it's back when he grabbed Kaya's arm. Usopp, please stop. I'll kill you. Says Usopp. Yeah. All right, this is like a nightmare, I think, because I think she was sleeping. Yeah, that's what it is. Gasp. Bump. It looks like she wakes up from the nightmare. Pant, pant. Dot, 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 dot. Bump, huff, bump, as her heart's beating and she's out of breath from the nightmare. I don't understand. Cough, cough. Why would Usopp act like that? She leaves her room and with a creak from the door and a Claudador, whatever his name was, his fake name. She's walking down the hallway. She knocks on the door that apparently he stays in. They clack clack. Claudador, are you there? Oh, okay. She opens the door with a triple exclamation point question mark and a baboom or a badoom. She finds the dead female butler, a dot 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 triple exclamation point gasp from Kaya and Mary. She's very concerned. What happened? Mary, open your eyes. Please don't die. Ugh. From Mary. Ack. So I guess she wasn't dead. Cough, cough, says Mary. Mary says Kaya. Huff, a wump, sound effect. Huff from Mary. Miss Kaya, thank heavens you're alive. Many dot dots with a exclamation point question mark. Of course I'm alive. Who did this to you? Huff huff. Claudor. Claudor. She says, Claudor tried to kill me. Wait, no. Exclamation point, question mark. What? Says, no. Kaya. She's flashing back. If he should ever lay a hand on you, I'll have failed you and your father, says, Clahador in the flashback. And now he says, but dot dot dot. Why would he? He's a pirate, says, female butler, I guess. Exclamation point. Says, I guess, Kaya. Then what? Dot dot dot. Says Kaya. What Usopp said was true? It was true. Dot dot dot. Says, the female butler. He discovered Claudor's deception. He was trying to save us, but dot dot dot, says female butler. None of us believed him. Flashing back, with somebody speaking. You'll find out the truth tomorrow, says Usopp in the flashback. We got a dot 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 exclamation point from Kaya and a continuing with the flashback. It's for now I've got to get you away from here. It says Usopp in the flashback, and to think we defended that villain, says Kaya, I guess, and drove away. Dot dot dot, says the female butler, I guess. A brave young man who was ready to die to save the village. I don't know which one of them is speaking this, but dot 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 triple exclamation point from Kaya. What have I done? Says Kaya with tears in her eyes. Plink plink. I said those awful things to him. Plop. Sound effect of it. Her tears dripping, I guess. Cough, says the female butler. Mary says Kaya. Cough, says the female butler. Somebody help. Mary needs help, says Kaya. It's no use. Everyone on the estate uh has been on vacation since yesterday. Exclamation point. No, then I'll, says Kaya. You mustn't panic, says the female butler. Exclamation point from I don't know who. A female butler is trying to stand up. Um, there's still time. Stay calm and think carefully. I saw Claude leaving the mansion not long ago, says the female butler. If what he told me yesterday was true, dot dot dot, he went to fetch his parrots, many dot dot dots from Kea, a thwomp as now, the female butler sitting up, leaning against the wall. We're not the only ones in danger. The entire village is too. Huff huff from the female butler. If Claudor is after the estate and your fortune, then let him have it all. They aren't worth risking lives over. Huff huff from the female butler. Swip as Kaya's wiping away tears. She says, alright. The harsh truth is that only you can stop Claudor now. Only you. Female butler is saying, it's a terrible burden. You don't have to do this, you know. Huff huff. I know, says Kaya. But if I didn't try to stop this, what kind of person would I be? And she goes on to say, I'm going to have a talk with Claude. We got a panel with a sky in the roof. We got another panel with the sky in the roof, but it's different. And another panel with the sky, but then there's a different roof. What the guy went to the beach. This is one of the kids. Hey, Carrot, wake up. Sorry, I'm usually still asleep at this hour, says Carrot. Well, we can't sleep now. We have to have a disaster to deal with, says Onion. Onion says, I think the pirates really are going to attack. The captain said he was lying, but I think that was a lie. The one who's not Carrot said, saying, I was thinking that too. And then Carrot says, me too. He was acting really weird yesterday. And they, from, I don't know who's saying that. And it's from one of the kids, and a shuff shuff. And a from the kids, and a shuff, and a shuff, and a as it looks like Kaya's approaching them. It's Miss Kaya, says the one who's not Carrot or Onion. Why is she out, walking around on her own, says Carrot. um, Something bad must have happened, says Onion. Okay, we're back at the boat. Back at the scene with Luffy and crew and all the pirates and whatnot. With a ooh sound effect. A shot kind of from behind the boat, looking at the situation or whatever. Luffy's still sleeping with Zolo's got a sword out. He's saying, "Who's on the ship?" Says one of the pirates in response. You guys are dead meat now. Meow Band brothers, come on down. Says the Django. Hey, the captain's calling us. Says I guess one of these guys on the boat. What? They're not at the village yet? Says another guy in response to the other guy who said the first thing. How come they're still on the beach? Look, somebody beat them all up. Looks like trouble. Shall we go? A thwomp thwomp as they're putting a leg on the side of the boat, ready to jump down. Of course we'll go, and they leap down, and looks like one's fat, one's skinny, kind of thing, situation. Ta-da. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna describe them real quick. The fat one looks like a little fat vampire cat thing guy. Uh, and the skinny one looks like less like a vampire, but more cat-like, I guess. They got like claws on their hands. Okay. Yeah, so we got a whoomp sound effect of them hitting the ground. I'm Meow Bambro brothers, I need your help, says Django. The skinny one says, you called Captain Django? What is it? Says the fat one. And a doom sound effect behind him. Ship guard Siam. And ship guard Butchie is the fat one. And Siam's the skinny one. Alright. What are they? Says Nami. Amazing, they jumped from that high deck, says Usopp, like cats. Dot dot dot, exclamation point, says Zolo. Butchie, Siam. Uh, we must get up that path, says Django. But as you can see, there's something in our way. Get rid of it. We can't do that, can we, Butchie? Says the skinny one. Yikes, says both of them, I guess. He looks really mean, says the fat one. Um, exclamation point from Usopp. I thought they were some kind of secret weapon. Zolo says, huh? They're scared to death, says Nami. Or just the ship guards, says the skinny one. We're not supposed to take part in any fights, says the fat one. Siam, attack that swordsman at once, says the Jingo. Huh? Me? Says the skinny one. Get him, says the Jingo. Alright, I'll go. Sob, he's reluctantly agreeing. He's starting to cry, says Nami. Why is he making someone like that fight? Ready or not, here I come, says the skinny one as he's rushing towards them. Thwomp, thwomp, thwomp. I'll scratch your eyes out. Okay. A dot 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 exclamation point exclamation point exclamation point from Zolo as he's ready to attack the cat person. He thinks he can scratch me, says Zolo. Thwomp 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 with the guy rushing towards him. I'll cut your fool head off if you don't stop, says Zolo. Glint from the skinny guy. Go ahead if you can. Exclamation point, exclamation point, question mark from Zolo. What the? And a splash sound effect. It looks like we have a shot from behind the guy's back or something. I don't know. And it looks like the skinny cat guy goes in for an attack. Zolo deflects with a triple exclamation point from Zolo and a ka-ching sound effect from the impact. Hey, says Zolo. Purr, says the cat guy. You underestimated me, didn't you? You fell for it. Okay. I was just pretending to be a scaredy cat. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. Whatever. Okay. Foosh, as I guess Zolo pushes him back with the sword or whatever. Exclamation point, exclamation point. He's not really a coward, says Usopp. Exclamation point, says Nami. Zolo, your swords. Huh? Says Zolo. Looks like two of the swords are gone. We still got the one that was in his hand. What the? Humph. Seems you have a bit of talent, but you shouldn't take Siam Meowban, guard of the Black Cat, too lightly. Meow. He says, lose something, me bucko. Somehow your pretty swords ended up with me. Says the skinny cat guy. Django says, he did it. Dot dot dot. He's a cat burglar, says that's the fat cat guy. Dot dot dot. Triple exclamation point from Zolo Rats. He got my sword, and that was the end of the chapter. Alright, cool. It's 32. What are we at? An hour and 39? Or 29? I guess it's an hour and 30 now. Alright. 32 is called Cruel Fortune. Alright. Alright. Cover has. I don't know, man. Luffy and Company are in like. Kind of like more. I don't know. It was a. Nami's kind of got like a kimono or something and a fan, and the Luffy's. I can't really make out what Luffy's wearing. Looks like Zolo's kind of dressed like kung fu kind of situation with his clothes, and there's a dragon in the background too, or something. I don't know. Anyways, chapter. Shot of the sky with the cliffside and trees. Nuts. He swiped Zolo's sword. Says Nami. Da da da. Says Usopp. Give me back those swords. Says Zolo. Give them back? Question mark. Says the cat guy. He isn't one enough, says the cat guy. Before we fight, I'd better, he says, as he's taking the swords and, clink, check these, okay? He tosses the swords, I guess. Dot dot dot. They'll just slow me down. So yeah, he tosses the sword aside. Swap. Sound effect from tossing the swords. Behind him, and an exclamation point from Zolo, I guess, and a twitch from Zolo, and a clang from the swords hitting the ground behind him. Perfect. Now then, I've laden me load, says the cat guy. The slurp sound effect as he's licking his finger, I guess. Uh, Swords that don't belong to you, says Zolo as he's rushing towards the cat guy with a whoosh sound effect, and should be treated more respectfully. From the cat guy as he's being slashed by Zolo. Looks like he got cut in half. I don't know if he actually did, but it's kind of what it looks like. Swash. Exclamation point from Nami, who's watching. He's good, says Usopp, who's also watching with Nami. Exclamation point from the Django. Da 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 from the fat cat guy. I guess it's my turn, says fat cat guy. Oh, yeah, he looks like he was just straight up cut in half. Well, not entirely in half, but you know. Um. Okay. And then Zolo's rushing towards the sword, saying, "You dirty dot 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 thump thump thump." As he's rushing toward the swords, you shouldn't have taken my swords. Cat claw from the presumably the fat one. Hey, my shirt. I guess he grabs Zolo by the shirt. Double exclamation point question mark from Zolo. Oh no, it's the skinny one. I guess he's fine somehow. Oh well, he's like sitting cross-legged on Zolo's back, uh, holding both of his arms, and Zolo's crashing towards the ground now with a doom sound effect. I guess there's an E, so I don't. Oh no, it's a pounce. Okay. I have a cat's waistline, you know. Oh, is that so? Double exclamation point from Zolo. From Zolo as he's falling towards the ground, I guess. There was no stomach under his shirt, says Usopp. Yeah, so he's just like really skinny. Okay. Come on, Butchie, have a go, says the skinny one to the fat one. Aye, Sam, says the fat one as he's rushing towards the situation with Zolo and the skinny one. They whoosh sound effect of him running and a wonk as I guess Zolo hits the ground. And then from Zolo. And then Cat Shrag says the fat one. Thump thump, and the catapult. As he launches himself in the air. And a foam sound effect. About to land on top of Zolo. Watch out, says Nami. We got like a shot from the fat one's point of view, I guess, or something like that. With one of his feet about to land on Zolo's head with a triple exclamation point from Zolo, with the skinny one still pinning him to the ground. Uh, Catastrophe, I guess, from the uh fat one saying that. I don't know. And a thwom sound effect. It looks like Zolo dodged though, so he just hits the ground. And arg, this looks like the skinny one's being pushed off from Zolo dodging. Double exclamation point question mark from Usopp. The ground is cracking, says Usopp. To thump, says double exclamation point from Nami. Kersey, says Zolo. Swoosh, as he's getting up ready to attack again. Poof, or whatever from the cat guy. Nice whip, and he got away. You should have sunk your claws into him, Sam, says the fat one. My bad, says the skinny one. More brute strength in him than I reckoned. Oh gosh, many dots followed by two exclamation points. Says Zolo, that was close. This is serious. If he gets me with one of those cat whammies, huff huff from Zolo, I'll be pirate flavored pancakes. Indeed, pirate flavor, very delicious. I won't let you escape again, says the skinny one. Ooh, sound effect and a slurp from I don't know. Him licking his finger again, I guess. That's right, says the fat one. Crack sound effect, or crook sound effect from Zolo, tightening his grip, I guess, or something. On a sword, I'm not so good at one sword style, but here I go, Butchie, says the skinny one. Get him, Sam, says the fat one. Oh gosh, Pussy Willow March? Okay, if you say so. Clang, clang, as they're rapidly attacking and Zolo's deflecting. Double exclamation point. Oh, swish, 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 swish from the claws of the skinny one, and swish, 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 swish from the claws of the fat one, and another many dots, and exclamation point from Zolo, and a clang, clang, clang as he's deflecting their attacks, and darn Zolo's giving ground, says Nami. Exclamation point. Aren't you gonna do something? Says Nami to Usopp. He can't hold. He can't hold out for. Where's Luffy in all this? By the way, I forget what happened to Luffy. He can't hold out. Oh yeah, he's sleeping. Oh, for long against their combined assault. I'll provide artillery support. Says Usopp. Clack clack as he's preparing his boomerang. Uh, eat lead cats. Says Usopp as he fires a shot from his slingshot. Click clack wong clang. Sound effects. Exclamation point from Zolo. This looks like he might begin hit with some of the stray shots, I guess. I don't know. Meow, says the fat one. Swap as he's attacking, I guess, again. And a roar from the fat one. But it looks like Zolo deflects. A whap as I don't know. Looks like Zolo gets hit with one pellet in the shoulder as he's like pushing both of them away. And triple exclamation point. Zolo looks, I don't know, like he's reacting to the pellet to him in the shoulder. Mini dot 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 from Usopp with a triple exclamation point as well. What says Usopp? An opening says the skinny one. Roar says the fat one. Roar says I'm gonna guess the fat one. And they swamp. Looks like maybe Zolo hits the ground or something. A double exclamation point. All right. Good job, Usopp. You injured Zolo. Anyways, swish as they both take a swipe at Zolo. And as Zolo hits the ground. Whose side are you on, Usopp? All right. Side are you on? Usopp says Nami. No, I didn't. Says Usopp. A whoosh. Sound effect from, I don't know, Zolo standing up. Dot 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 from Zolo. It was like he tried to get hit on purpose, says Usopp. On purpose? Exclamation point, question mark, says Nami. Dot dot dot, says Nami. Usopp, you idiot, says Zolo. Exclamation point, says Usopp. Are you trying to get killed? Says Zolo. Maybe he saved us, says Nami. Says Usopp. If you do hit one of them, those two might shift their attack to us. Says Nami. Exclamation point, says Usopp. A slash sound effect from more combat between Zolo and the cat guys and a clang from attacks being deflected. Think about what would happen to us. Double exclamation point from the fat cat guy. Zolo dot 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 says Usopp. There is no time to worry about others. Says Usopp. Darn, if I just had even one more sword. Says um Zolo. Alright. You can't fight them off like this, says Nami. I'm going to go get Zolo's swords, she says. If I can get them to him, he'll fix those freaks. Exclamation point from Usopp. Then let's me get them, says um Usopp. You're in no shape. You can barely walk, responds Nami as she leaps off the cliff they were watching from with a whoop sound effect of her leaping. Clang, clang, clang from their fighting, and a whoosh from her running, and a hey from Usopp, and a what is she dot 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 exclamation point question mark says Zolo, and thump 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 of her running towards the swords dot 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 exclamation point exclamation point exclamation point right from the Django. She's approaching the swords with a thump thump thump, and if I can just get them to him, exclamation point from Usopp. Oh, from Usopp, and a shink sound effect with a close up of Nami's face. Exclamation point, question mark. Uh, looks like the Django hit her with his ring thing that he's been using for hypnotism. No swords for you, says the Django. A thump as Nami hits the ground. From her guarding in pain or whatever. You pig, says Usopp. That was our last hope. Okay. And then exclamation point from the Django Gur as he's growling at him. From the Django, tremble. He's shivering, trembling. Oh, sir, we hit a few snags, says. Who's he talking to? Who's talking? I don't know. Anyways, next panel. Hey, or exclamation point, hey, from Usopp. Mute, says the skinny one. Twitch, or shiver, twitch, shake, shiver, question mark from Zolo. Twitch, shake from the fat one. Gulp. Whoop. Okay, it looks like, yeah. I forget his name. The butler guy has appeared, and they're all scared of him now. Like, whoop, as he's pushing up his glasses. Uh, Captain, says one of the pirates. Kuro, shudder, twitch, shake from the pirates. Heh, he'll kill us all. Oh no, now what? Now what a time for him to show up, says Usopp. Who's speaking? Is it? Let's just read it. Yeah, it's long past dawn, but dot dot dot. I think that might be the butler guy speaking. An ooh sound effect and a tremble tremble shake shake from the pirates. You seem to have be, you seem to be having trouble following my plan. He says. What in Neptune's name is going on? Says the butler guy. This is Kuro. Yeah, grr. He's growling. Zola looks back at him. Got Usopp looking at him. Uh, got Nami's kind of too defeated to look at who's speaking. Luffy's still sleeping with a crunk crunk sound effect or a honk honk honk. I don't know. Anyways, that was the end of the chapter. What are we looking at time? We got 46, hour 46. All right, chapter 33. Yeah, the creeping cat. Oh geez. Okay. The cover is, it looks like there's King Kong for some reason. And there's or maybe it's just a gorilla. But then there's two airplanes. One's being driven by Zolo, the other by, I mean, honest, I don't know who. Maybe the girl, Nami. Hard to tell. One of the planes, it looks like it says "Happy Victory" on the wings. Um, and yeah, I don't know. A girl is there too for some reason, and Luffy's looks like he's on the back of the gorilla, and they both the gorilla and the Luffy have the bananas mocha. Anyways, what do we got here? Who's speaking? Are you telling me these children held you up? Says the butler guy. Dot dot dot. Says, I think that might be Usopp saying that. Is this what the pirates of the Black Cat have come to? Says Kuro, and it's shot off Kuro close up. Is that it, Django? He says. Ooh, sound effect and a triple exclamation point and a twitch from Django as he's twitching, I guess. You know. But you said it didn't matter if we let the kid go. That's what you said, says the Jingo. Yes, I said that. Dot dot dot, says Kuro. And guy dot 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 exclamation point exclamation point exclamation point from um Usopp. And I was right. It shouldn't have been a problem. Anyone could have predicted that he would try to thwart us, says Kuro, but I didn't expect your defenses to be so feeble. I'm in no mood to hear excuses. Exclamation point from the skinny cat guy. Hiss. Feeble, says he, us. The fat one says, care to say that again, Captain Kuro? And then we got shot of Zolo. And when the cat, the skinny one's claws, shot of his claws. Maybe you were strong once. Says the skinny cat. You have something to say? I've asked Butchie Siam. belay that a lot can change in 3 years. We ain't been living in a fancy mansion, getting slow and soft. We plundered countless villages. We sent many a rival crew down to see Davy Jones. This is the fat one. Exclamation point from Usopp. They're gonna mutiny? Question mark? Or exclamation point question mark? A dot 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 question mark from Nami as she's trying to get up. You'll find we ain't so easy to kill, says the skinny one. Sometimes things don't go as planned. The fat one says, you've been out of action for 3 years. You think you can beat the sharp claws of the Meow Band brothers? One of the other pirates is saying they got a point, dot dot dot. Even Captain Django can't beat dot dot dot. The two of them at once. He's pushing up his glasses with a whoop sound effect and a dot dot dot. You ain't our captain no more, says the fat one. Exclamation point says, Kuro. And a shing from the sound effect of the claws. If you're just gonna kill us anyway, we'll, kill you first. Um, Looks like they're slicing up some kind of bag, I think? Maybe? With a swash sound effect. Okay. And a slish. The two cat guys are. An exclamation point from the bag, I guess. I don't know. And an ooh sound effect. Um, and the who dot 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 from the uh is that Kuro? Are you going to kill? Question mark. They look both very nervous now. I'm very confused. But exclamation mark question mark from the fat one. How did he get behind them? Oh, he's behind them now. Dot dot dot. Triple exclamation point from the pirates. Yeah, how'd he get behind them? That was Usopp, by the way. He pulled a pussyfoot maneuver, says one of the pirates. What's his weapon? Says Zolo. Uh, Double exclamation point from Nami. And a grr, someone growling. Whoosh. Sound effect from the two cat people turning around to face him. He got behind us, says the skinny one. Huh? Says the skinny one. He's gone now that they've turned around. He's not there. Alright. You two were right. Rawr. He says, Kuro, as he's got his arms around both of their necks, I guess now. Twitch from the fat one, doom sound effect, and a gas from the skinny one. I have gotten soft. Poofed. It's true. I'm not your captain anymore. He says. So fast, says the fat one. Ooh. Sound effect. But I hired you to do a job, and the penalty for failure is death. The fat one and the skinny one are both upset looking. Dot 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 exclamation point exclamation point from the skinny one. One of the parts is saying nobody ever outmaneuvered the Meowbin brothers before. Those two were getting the better of Zolo. Granted, he only had one sword, but Clawdor's playing with them like kittens, says Nami. Or I think she's thinking that, rather. What did you fools expect, says Django with a exclamation point from the pirates. Captain Kuro's pussyfoot maneuver. It's a technique for undetectable movement. You could gather so you could gather 50 assassins and they'd all be dead before they knew he was near. We've got to carry out his plan, says the Django. It looks like some kind of flashback with Django speaking. When I saw him for the first time after 3 years and saw that his habit of his, I shivered. When the flashback, it's with him, Kuro pushing up his glasses with a whoop sound effect to avoid scratching his face with his cat claws. He pushes his glasses up his nose like that with like the bottom of his hand essentially. It's proof that he hasn't forgotten how to kill. Gulp. Says the pirates. Dot dot dot. Triple exclamation point. Says the pirates. Um. Okay, a sword or a blade is at someone's neck now with a shunk sound effect. A exclamation point. I think it might be one of the cat guys. A meow from the fat one. Yow. 3 years of inaction, says the Kuro, have softened my heart. He says, exclamation point from the skinny guy. You've got 5 minutes if everything isn't sorted out by then, says Kuro. I'll kill every last one of you. He says, to the whole pirate, crew. With my own hands. Quadruple exclamation point from the fat cat guy. I don't want to die, says the pirates. Tremble, shake, shiver. 5 minutes, dot dot dot, they say. Humph from Zillow. Um, Cripes, and to think that this devil's been living in our most midst for 3 years, says Usopp. 5 minutes, says Django. We can finish this in 5 minutes. Uh, Nami says, or rather, Fush, she's like, honestly, I don't know what that Fush is, but we got shot of Nami with a Fush sound effect. No problem. We'll just kill him real quick, says the pirates. Doom sound effect as we got shot of Zolo, the exclamation point from Zolo, and then we can charge right up the slope. We were beating him before. He ain't so fearsome. He'll be shark bait in 5 seconds. This is the skinny cat guy. Zolo, says Nami as she kicks the swords towards Zolo. Your swords, she says, a clink, sound effect of her kicking the swords towards Zolo. It looks like the Django has an arm on her too. Ung, says the Django. Why you, says Zolo, I guess? I don't know. First you trample me, then you kick my swords. Oh, she's upset that she's mistreating his swords. Okay. Dot 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 from Nami. What? No, thank you. Yes. He dot 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 says Zolo. Chalk chalk as he catches the swords. Saved. He says yes and thanks. A quick sound effect from I don't know swords. Scratch attack says the skinny one. The swash says the sound effects. Haha, you may have more swords now, but your skill is the same, says the fat one. Well, he's technically more skillful with 3, but that's fine. Uh, you don't understand wielding 3 swords and following the 3 sword technique, says Zolo, are very different things. Shing, he's got the one of the swords in his mouth. We're counting on you, Meow Band Brothers. The ooh sound effects. So this is the pirates, by the way. Under 5 minutes, okay. Slash sound effect, I guess, or maybe they're the two cat brothers are saying slash. Um, tiger dot dot dot. It says Zolo with a flip and a dot 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 exclamation point as he's preparing an attack. Okay. Yeah, so he says tiger, and then next page it's hunt. As he basically does his attack, it sends them flying, or whatever. Quadruple exclamation point from them. There's like caw sound effect or a caw or whatever sound effect. Double exclamation point question mark from Django. What? Dot 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 exclamation point question mark from Usopp, and the shot of Zolo and the shot of um Kuro and a shot of the two pirates being knocked in the air, another shot of the pirates reacting. Dot 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 exclamation point question mark from the pirates. And they thump as the two cat brothers whatever hit the ground. Gasp! One sword stroke. Says who knows? Ooh, he beat the Meow Band. He beat the Meow Band brothers. Says the pirates. Exclamation point says Kuro. And a flip sound effect as Zolo's pointing a sword at the Kuro. Don't worry, it won't even take me 5 minutes. Doom sound effect on Zolo. A choink chonk. As the sound effect of him biting it on the sword, I guess. It won't take me even 5 minutes to trash you all. Okay. A whoop sound effect of I'm pushing up his glasses, the Kuro guy. He says try it. Huff huff. That says the fat cat guy with drip drip sound effects of blood. That Bill Drat. I'll smash your bones, says the fat one. Captain Django says the fat one. Yeah. Hypnotize me. He's still alive. Your claws need sharpening, says Kuro. All that blubber saved him. Thanks, Zolo. Dot dot dot. Exclamation point from Zolo as well. Rar. Says the big fat one. The boom sound effect and a snap snap. As he's been empowered by the hypnotism, I guess. Also, he's got a scar on his chest now, like in the X shape. Oh boy, hypnotism again, says Zolo. Ooh, sound effect from the fat one. I don't know. That cat's a real nuisance. He could already make the earth crack. What's he gonna be like with superpowers? Sounda? Alright. The Django says, Twip, as Nami's running. Now's my chance if I can just wake Luffy up. Okay, she's rushing to wake up Luffy. Just like him to sleep through a major crisis, she says. Alright, I guess that's what she's thinking, but yeah. Now what are you up to, you meddling wench? He throws his, hypnotism, ring at her with a sound effect. Oh, oh. And he says die. And a whip whip from the sound effect of it going through the air, I guess. Now he says everyone else is fighting with serious injuries, and look at you. She says as she's approaching Luffy, with a thump 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 as she's rushing towards Luffy. And there's two empty speech bubbles at Luffy that just don't have any text, but No, you can probably just assume they're double Z's. Snoring text boxes. They just, I guess, forgot to put the Z's in. She says, "Wake up." She steps on his head. They splunk, and an oof from Luffy, and Nami hit the deck. Says hello. And then Nami gasps, and a whip, 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 whip from the ring rushing towards her. That was the end of the chapter. All right, that's probably gonna be the end for this recording. I'll take a break and start up the third recording for the day. Yeah. All right.